Most amateur golfers define success in one number: the score. But for elite performance programs, the measure of their success isn't just the Sunday 68, it's whether they can still perform and thrive 5 years from now. The competitive golf journey is described by the pros as an emotional roller coaster, characterized by intense anxiety and frustration. To survive that pressure, the USGA's National Development Program uses a holistic, high-level framework called THRIVE. This isn't about swing tips. It's about long-term psychological resilience. In this bite-sized wisdom video, we're breaking down the THRIVE model, giving you 3 actionable steps to integrate this elite mindset, ensuring your mental game is built for consistency and durability. We often hear stars like Nelly Korda talk about the emotional roller coaster of tour life, the stress, the pressure, and those tough moments that can really shake up a career. This shows us that mental stability is not a competitive advantage. It's a survival necessity. The amateur golfer's mistake is thinking of the mental game as just a pre-shot routine. The THRIVE model flips that script. It's an extensive framework built on 5 pillars, designed to promote long-term psychological, emotional, and physical well-being. For you, this means shifting focus from just lowering your score to improving the systems that prevent mental burnout and collapse. Let's quickly look at the foundational pillars of THRIVE, which are the letters T, R, and V. The T is for training and health, which includes psychological flexibility and resilience. R is for relationships, focusing on self-awareness and setting boundaries, especially against external pressures like parents, coaches, or social media critiques. V is for values, which emphasizes integrity, sportsmanship, and gratefulness, the high character traits that sustain a career. But the real game-changing mental shifts are found in the I, and the other T, individual development and psychological flexibility. The I stands for individual development, and its core principle is ownership. Many golfers set goals like, I want to break 80, or I need to win the club championship. These are outcome goals, and they are largely uncontrollable. When you miss them, your confidence plummets. The THRIVE model insists on shifting to goals that cultivate ownership over your journey. First is the process conversion. Convert your outcome goal into an actionable daily process goal. Instead of break 80, your goal becomes, I will execute my pre-shot routine with 100% commitment on 18 holes. This gives you something concrete you can control. Second is the 1% improvement. As a mental health practitioner might advise, don't look for one 100% fix. Look for 100 things you can improve by 1%. This includes your focus, consistency, and emotional control. Third is the self-assessment habit. Integrate this into your practice. After a round, don't just add up the score. Assess your process. Did I maintain commitment? Did I stick to my breathing strategy? Ownership means assessing your effort, not just the result. The T in training and health emphasizes resilience and psychological flexibility. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and poor performance. This is critical because every round, as Nelly Korda says, is an emotional roller coaster. When you are stressed or angry after a bad hole, you need coping skills to quickly return to a functional mental state. Here is your post-setback coping skill audit. 1. Identify the setback. What triggers your mental fragility? A missed short putt? A bad bounce? An unnecessary double bogey? Write it down. 2. The intervention. Choose a specific, intentional action to interrupt the emotional reaction. This might be the tactical breath, a walk away from the bag, or a conscious effort to stop negative self-talk. 3. The resilience check. Immediately after the round, do your audit. On a scale of 1 to 10, how well did you bounce back from the setbacks? If you allowed one bad hole to ruin the next 3, your coping skills are low. If you used your breathing and bounced back with a good par, your resilience is high. By consistently auditing your response to bad shots, you are developing the psychological flexibility required for long-term health and consistent performance. The adoption of the THRIVE model and discussions from professionals like Bubba confirm that mental training is now essential wellness. Your final commitment is to shift your mindset from score-driven to health-driven. When you prioritize emotional stability, self-awareness, and the ability to bounce back, the scores naturally follow. You are making the commitment to be a great golfer and a healthy athlete, both on and off the course. Elite mental game isn't about luck. It's about structure. So build your mental game to thrive this week by 1. Implementing ownership via process goals, and 2. Performing a coping skill audit to build resilience. If you are committed to improving your game by mastering these holistic strategies, hit that like button and subscribe to ByteSize Golf Wisdom. And tell me in the comments, what is the one bad reaction you are going to audit and change this week?